Hello, this is Henry Lee from BlueHeronArts.com. Now I'm going to introduce you this book of Qi Baishi's paintings. Here are 2 volumes of Qi Baishi representative paintings. Here's the portrait of Qi Baishi. He lived 98 years old, painted till the last day. He was one of the most long-lived Chinese painting artists in the history. So he became famous actually after 60s. Qi Baishi was one of the most well-known artists in contemporary Chinese art history. He was born in the 1864 into a peasant family in Xiangtan, Hunan province. He's from the same province as Chairman Mao Zedong. He became a carpenter in the age of 14. So he learned to paint by himself with the manual of painting of the Mustard Seed Garden, the well-known ancient classical style Chinese painting teaching book. Later, he studied painting from 2 local artists. One taught him gongbi, or elaborated style, sometimes translated as detailed style. So you can still see in his later paintings very detailed insects in gongbi style. And the other teacher taught him landscape painting, so he also do landscape painting. But most of his subject matters are veggies and insects, fruits and flowers, birds. Qi Baishi did not have formal education or training in the field of art. However, he managed to master many different techniques, including calligraphy and seal engraving art. After establishing himself in Hunan, he became a professional artist and traveling around the country to many other provinces and cities like Shanghai, where he met Wu Changshuo, then was the leader of the Shanghai school, and Wu Changshuo has a very fundamental influence on Qi Baishi's style. Qi Baishi also met another mentor in his later time when he settled in Beijing in 1917, when he was 42 or 43 years old. And his name is Chen Shizhen. Chen is a literati painter. He taught Qi Baishi literati style, including poetry and calligraphy. So he was considered as the last literati painter with innovative spirit. He broadened the field of literati painting to include many common themes that everyday seen subject matters like vegetables, insects, chickens, frogs, and of course shrimps. That's he was most popular among common people. So everybody in China knows his ink shrimp painting. He also had admired early Qing dynasty artists Bada Shanren and Xu Wei and Shi Tao. He wrote in one of his poems saying he would rather live 300 years ago to be the reigning dogs in those 3 masters' studios, grinding inks for them, he said. He also does figure painting very well. here are the landscapes. So these two books are all in color plates of more than 400 paintings in these two volumes. Throughout his life, he did more than 40,000 masterpieces recorded in auction houses and publications. So they are he's most prolific artist in Chinese painting history. It's quite unique. He combined the gongbi detailed insects with the flowers. Very freehand style and the detail style on the same painting. He would do very bold stroke leaves. And this is a very naive kind of freestyle painting. And here is another one. The bold style squash with insects. In this book, you do see this very expressive style. You might recall Shi Tao kind of style. You see this very simple but very powerful landscape paintings. Clouds and mountains. This moon. Very nice. Okay. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.